What's up, y'all? Taff here, and today we're gonna look at the season 2 of Blue Lock Report Card. I'm super excited about this one. I ain't gotta say it, y'all already know what to do, so let's get it. Oh boy, so Blue Lock season 2 animation, huh? Wow, so to save y'all the suspense, the season's animation was a wholly dumpster fire PowerPoint slide presentation disaster. I can't believe how the decisions were made to release this in its state. I don't even think you can call it an anime, honestly. Whoever was in charge of production of this content should be ashamed of themselves. Now, I did a video about Blue Lock Season 2 animation. I think we're all aware of the problems the animators had with deadlines, money issues, the production committee cutting content to save money, of course. But it doesn't matter. The consumer, us, the end user, who spends hours of our life watching our favorite anime, we see it being treated like garbage because people want to cut corners and save a lot of money. This can be very frustrating for us. And a lot of people, including myself, are super hyped about season 2. I want to see who the heck Shota was, the U20 arc, and I don't know about y'all, but I feel let down. So for me, it was so distracting to see basically nothing, and I mean nothing being animated. It really took me out of the immersive experience that Blue Lock is known for. And this was by far, the animation I mean, this was by far the most disappointing thing about season 2. Holy. Let's move on. This season's story is broken up into 2 parts. The 5-on-5 tournament to decide the players who join the Blue Lock team, and the actual U20 match. We get to see a plethora of new characters which all have different unique abilities and personalities. And we also get to really hone in on a favorite of mine, Rin, and his relationship with his brother, Sae, and to a degree, Isagi. The standout players of this season are Rin, Isagi, Sae, and Shido, so expect to see a lot of them this season. That's where the majority of the storyline and focus is. A big theme of this season as well is the awakening of powers of each player, which basically means that we get to see them push themselves to the limit and see how far their natural born talents will take them. You can really expect them to deep dive into their egos this season. I did a recap of Blue Lock Season 2, if y'all are interested in that. This season's story was really peak. I liked it much more than Season 1. The pacing in Blue Lock is always great because it's a sports competition anime, so it's always going to be intense. With that being said, outside of maybe episode 29, where they're bridging the gap between the 2 arcs and introducing Sae, the episodes in general got straight to the point, and that's a big part of why I love the pacing in Blue Lock. There's really no waste of time. Every time I see a new character in Blue Lock, I get super hyped because this anime has no shortage of sick characters. All the characters in Blue Lock, and I mean all the characters, have a unique look to them, right? So the eyes of Rin and Sae, how they have those little lashes at the bottom. Shido looks really cool with his multicolored hair. The new character they introduced at the end of the season looked really cool. My second goat, Chigiri, with his long red hair, looks sick. And you know what? I usually don't like the main protagonist in any anime because they're always so damn annoying. I hate weak little whiny protagonists. It drives me off of the wall. But Isagi is always trying to step his game up and level up. Reminds me of Kobe Bryant in a way. Like he's not gonna sit there and throw a pity party for himself. He's like, what do I need to do to get better? How can I do it? And let's get to the grind. So it's actually a main pro tag you can get behind and root for. So you cannot deny Blue Lock has had a huge impact on the world. If you guys remember the 2022 FIFA World Cup where Japan beat Spain, Twitter was going crazy because they beat them with Blue Lock inspired jerseys, right? I remember that was the #1 trending thing on Twitter. I woke up, I was like, dude, what is going on? Why is Blue Lock the #1 trending thing in the world? Comes to find out Japan had a gang of egoists. So soccer is the biggest sport in the world. So Blue Lock being tied to the World Cup was so huge. I don't think it gets any bigger than that. I know manga sales were shooting through the roof. And man, the impact on Blue Lock has been undeniable. Which is why I was so disappointed in the animation. With that level of interest and hype, notoriety, and awareness of the anime, the second season should have been fully funded, There should have been no money issues, no budget issues, but we got what we got and it is what it is. The opening song is Bojaku no Charisma, which roughly translates to Fearless Charisma, performed by Unison Square Garden. And if y'all remember, they gave us the banger opening song in season 1 and they're back with another one. So you can hear the similarities between the two songs initially, but by the end, you can tell that the two songs sound completely different, but in a good way. This song's got some speed to it, it's got some melody to it and a lot of passion. The video also was done really well if you guys haven't seen it, so put this on your playlist if you guys have not already. The ending song is One by Snowman, and this is another amazing song. It's a really sweet and pleasant sounding ballad, and it fits the theme of the show really well too, because the song is about chasing that one dream and doing everything you can to achieve it and sacrificing everything for that one goal, which is basically describing Isagi in a nutshell. Again, really great song, and shout out to Snowman for this masterpiece. Alright, the report card's in. Let's see how Blue Lock did. So, the animation, yeah, it's unfortunate, but I'm gonna have to give it D-. This animation is arguably the worst that I've ever saw in my life. Like, I remember Tokyo Ghoul RE wasn't great either, but even that's better than this. Like, I think this is, I can't give it an F because because of the last 7 minutes of the last episode, I won't give it an F, but this is literally one of the worst animes I've ever saw in my life, no question. I really like the story this season, definitely loved it a lot. I'm gonna give the story an A-. I think it was better than season 1, super intriguing, 2 nice arcs. There's only 14 episodes this season, so they're able to pack in a lot of stuff. Pacing, that's an easy A. Great pacing, as always, fast paced, something's always going on. We don't lollygag too much with unnecessary details. Great job there. Easy A for characters, no question. A lot of really cool personalities, a lot of really cool designs. I think this is also a no-brainer as well. Impact, this is another A. Easily an A. Could be an A+, but A+ means it's the greatest. The animes have the greatest impact of all time, so can't give it that, but it is basically close to that. So give it a nice big fat A for impact. The opening song I really like a lot, and I'm gonna give it a B+. Really good opening song, matches the theme of the anime really well. And the ending song, I'm gonna give it an A-. This is a really good ending song. It's a slower ballad, but again, it still matches the theme of the anime. So awesome work there. And the final grade for Blue Lock Season 2 is a B+. Really good stuff this season. We only had one major drawback, which was the animation, but overall, still a great season, and I enjoyed it. And with that, we're done. Thank you everyone for watching the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Tav out.